guys, it's Jessii Vee. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the very creepy, possibly haunted, abandoned Wizard of Oz park. Now, if you're having deja vu from the topic of this video, I did post a video just like this probably about 5 years ago, but only 10 hours after it was published, it was taken down. I had used someone else's footage of them walking through the abandoned park without their permission, so I got in a little bit of trouble. So I thought that I would remake this video and make it even better so you guys can finally have a chance to see it. Because this topic is so fascinating to me. I love the Wizard of Oz. Also, as you can probably see, I have a brand new backdrop behind me. Because it is officially spooky season, it is September, we're starting with the creepy backdrops. Behind me, I have a haunted house. I am basically sitting at the very entrance, and it's creepy because there's this one light on right there, and there's like someone staring through it. I didn't notice that until I started filming, so I'm a little creeped out. But because I have a new backdrop, that means I'll be announcing the winner of last month's backdrop. That contest was over on Instagram, and the winner is spoopy_ghost. And they said I would have my constellation look like a curious, elegant cat playing with the stars like they were fireflies. I absolutely love that answer. So congratulations, and if you would like to win this new spooky backdrop behind me, all you have to do is be subscribed to this channel, so my Jessii Vee channel, turn on your notification bell, and I'm gonna have this contest be on YouTube this time because you guys always request that. So just head over to my other channel called Jessie's Bookshelf. I will link it down below. Subscribe there and just comment on the most recent video. You can comment absolutely anything you want, and that is all you have to do to enter. But if you want to have a bonus submission, add me as a friend on the Goodreads app. This is a completely free app, and it's basically where you can rate all of the books that you've been reading, or you can see what books your friends are currently reading. I'm only allowed to have 5,000 friends on there, and I currently have almost 1,000. So I am able to add 4,000 of you, and I will accept your friend request, and that is like an extra bonus entry for this contest, but it's not essential if you do not want to. Okay, and I'll be announcing the winner in a few weeks. Okay guys, so let's first talk about the origins of this Wizard of Oz park. Land of Oz was a grand endeavor in the North Carolina mountains, and the park was reportedly built in 1970 using local craftsmen and entertainers. The creator behind this huge idea was a man named Grover Robbins, who was a very successful entrepreneur. He basically wanted to attract tourists to the resort town of Beach Mountain all year round, because in the winter it was sort of this ski resort, but in the summer nothing was really happening. So if they had this Wizard of Oz park there, the area could be used all year round. But only a couple months before the park's grand opening, Grover Robbins unfortunately died of cancer, and some believe that his demise led to the park's eventual decline. I just realized that I have not put on my ring light. I never do that. Does it look darker or does it look the exact same? I think I might put it on. Ready? Wait, is this better or did you like it darker? Please comment down below. I kind of want to know. I feel like maybe this light just makes me look even more ghostly than I already am. During the park's first summer, a whopping 400,000 visitors walked Land of Oz's Yellow Brick Road, which contained 44,000 real yellow bricks. They also explored a replica of the Emerald City and took a stroll through Munchkin Land and the Wicked Witch's castle. And so many guests even said that the trees surrounding the park looked like the film's haunted forest. And today, Land of Oz is so infrequently visited that the owners require guests to park at the nearby Beach Mountain Resort and let a shuttle navigate the winding roads to the park's location. So I really wanted to talk about a mysterious fire that happened here. Back in 1975, the Emerald City was destroyed by a mysterious fire. And this fire crippled the entire park. And no one knows what started this fire, but it destroyed the amphitheater and nearby shops, restaurants, and the park only had this one ride that was also destroyed. The ride was this ski lift that was made up to resemble hot air balloons that gave visitors an aerial view of the park's unique scenery. Coupled with a drop in tourism from the gas crisis in the 1970s, the park never fully recovered. And by that time, the park had become a shell of its former self. When the park first started up, they had so much money to do do all of these cool different things. But after all of these horrible events kept happening, for example, the real animals that they had in Dorothy's barn were replaced with animatronic copies. The original costume designs were replaced with these cheap imitations. The yellow brick road was crumbling and needed to be replaced, and the sound system kept breaking in the middle of performances. So the park closed in 1980 and the Land of Oz was more or less abandoned for decades, and it became a major target for vandals and thieves, and nature reclaimed most of the other scenery if you ever go there. There's like vines all over the road, trees are coming through the pathways, the witch's castle loomed eerily in the mountain mist, and creepy trees surrounded it looking like they had faces rotting through them, until finally this group of people came together that were willing to start restoring the park. In the 1990s, Emerald Mountain Realty began to restore the park to its original glory, and each year they added a piece back to the park, including items that were stolen from the park, and you could reportedly even rent out the different characters' houses. But the property wasn't reopened as an amusement park. They decided to open the park once a year for an Autumn in Oz event. I found this really creepy story from a girl who vacationed here when she was a kid. She said that she spent one of her childhood vacations renting out Dorothy's house at the park, and she said it was the creepiest place she had ever been. She said the floorboards were so creaky, and there was this weird painting of a haunting woman on the wall that seemed to just stare at her all day long, and there was even a basement that they were told they weren't allowed to enter. But her and her sister of course did because they were so curious, and it seemed as though the original owners of the park had long ago decided to mysteriously store many of the park's old rides and decorations in this basement. And the scariest thing is that there was this old animatronic of the Wicked Witch of the West just standing down there in this old basement. There were also carts belonging to old amusement rides and a winding yellow ramp that led farther down into the ground, and she had no idea where that went. They were too scared to go and explore that. But during the night while this girl was sleeping there, she could have sworn she heard the Wicked Witch's laughter coming from the basement. There was also something really creepy that would happen in this park at midnight. Judy Garland singing Somewhere Over the Rainbow is one of the most memorable parts of The Wizard of Oz, and it was also one of the most memorable parts of Land of Oz, but not for the right reasons. Apparently the clocks in Land of Oz played the famed song every night at midnight, but it wasn't sweet. People said that it was straight up terrifying. It was so old that the song sounded distorted and really eerie, and it would just be like echoing through this empty park, and the only ones who could hear it were the ones that were renting out the different character houses. That would drive me crazy. There's no way. What I found so interesting is that you can rent out this park for your wedding day, or you could just rent it out in general for any sort of event that you want to have. And apparently members of your party can even rent out the different costumes from the movie. But there's a warning saying just be careful where you step because thieves are still stealing bricks from the yellow brick road. And yeah, that's sort of everything there is to know about this creepy old abandoned park. I really wish that I can go and visit it. I wish it wasn't so far away. I do have family in North Carolina, so maybe next time I go there, I'll see if I can visit it. But apparently the park only opens once a year, so that might be a little bit difficult. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you want me to continue doing videos about creepy old abandoned amusement parks, give this video a thumbs up and let me know. And don't forget, if you want to enter to win this backdrop, go and check out my Jessie's Bookshelf channel. I've linked it down below. I've also linked my Goodreads profile down below. I will add you as a friend, but I hope you have an awesome rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!